Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Tuesday. I tell you, this is a beautiful morning this morning. August, y'all. August. It's a little cool. You see, I got on my jacket again, and oh man, they said we're in for a stretch of beautiful weather. I mean, nice and cool. You can tell that the seasons are getting ready to change. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we're rejoicing and we're glad in it. Oh my goodness. I'm Gigi. Oh, a wonderful morning to get at least 1,000 steps in this morning. Get your walk on. Get moving. Get moving. Get moving. You don't have any excuses today, especially if you live here in the 757. Well, this morning, I want to talk about one word. My gem nugget is a one word title. Impact. Impact. Our daily bread this morning devotional reminds us that we have an impact on others. It can be a negative impact or it can be a positive one. Coming from 3rd John, one of my favorite chapters because of one particular verse, 3rd John 2, where I always talk about on how would Jesus invest. Beloved, above all things, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. But after verse 3, this is what I'm concentrating on. Because John wrote this to a friend of his named Gaius. And after he told him, I wish you would prosper and be in good health, he said, it gave me great joy when some believers came and testified about your faithfulness to the truth, telling how you continue to walk in it. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. You know, he was telling Gaius that he had made such an impact on other believers. The word is right there. It gave me great joy when some believers that he was being an example by the life that he was living. It made me think about something because before I was doing walking 1K with Gigi, and before I even started walking on a regular basis, before I retired, I would have to pass this very track every morning on my way to work. And I would always notice a gentleman. He would walk around that track. It could be hot outside, it could be 90 degrees, or it could be cold. He would be wrapped up in his coat. Sometimes, if it was raining a little, he was still walking. And I said, who in the world is this person that's always walking? I mean, I don't care. I mean, almost every day I pass by here, he would be walking. And after, and I told him even in these later years, I said, you know what? I used to see you every morning, and it influenced me to walk. I have interviewed him one time. He doesn't like to be on camera, but I had him one time because I wanted him to talk about what the advantages and the benefits that he had gotten from walking, and he did share that. But the thing is, he's still walking. He's almost 80 years old. We call him the track emeritus, the track emeritus, because he's been walking so long. And that's what John was proud of about Gaius, because he kept walking. Walking means living. I could tell you all day to walk, you know, and that might be okay. But when you see me walking, I know I have influenced people to just merely walk more. They've told me that I'm walking more, I'm feeling better because I walk. When I go to the doctors, my report is better because of walk. You had an impact. When I see you walking, I've been walking, you know. And, when you see me walk, I ask you to do at least 1,000. But I'm doing over 10,000 a day, Monday through Friday. On the average, by the time I look at my smartwatch, by the end of the day, I've done an average between 12 and 15,000 steps a day. So when I tell you something or I ask you, I want you to know that you are following someone that's actually walking. And then what about the thing about Gaius? Gaius was one that was very hospitable to people. He always took in strangers and he was always faithful. Because it goes on to say, dear friend, you are faithful in what you are doing for the brothers and sisters, even though they are strangers to you. They have told the church, listen to this, about your love. Please send them on their way in a manner that honors God. See, we want to have that kind of impact, that we would lead someone to walk after God. Oh my goodness. Again, you can have a negative impact or you can have a positive impact. You know what the Bible says, let your light so shine that men will see your good work and would want to glorify and to follow your Father which is in heaven. That's what it's all about. We want to make the right impact as Christians. I pray every day that I'm making an impact in somebody's life, a positive impact. Because, um, I was watching the Democratic National Convention last night, and the impact, we see it on both sides, the impact that these two candidates are making on opposite ends of the spectrum, may I say. But impact, you want to be careful about the impact that you make on others. You know what Tasha Cobb says in her song? She says, I'll go, I'll follow where you lead. Your hand I'll trust completely. You can lead me where you lead, I go. She's saying that I'll follow you. Just like Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. I don't mind following you if you're following Christ. That's the kind of impact that I want to make. As I'm walking after Christ and following Him, I want to make the impact that you will follow me as I follow Christ in my walk. In my walk. Not just a physical walk, but in my daily walk, in my daily walk of life. Oh my goodness, impact. Think about that. Impact. All right, it's Tuesday, so that means tonight is Church School Live. Coming with the last lesson in this quarter, and it is a good one. The washing of regeneration. Oh my goodness. When I saw this lesson, it made me think of Hezekiah Walker's song, won't he make you clean? Not just on the outside, not just going in there and taking a shower, washing your clothes that's on the outside, but he'll make you clean inside. That word regeneration, oh my goodness, we're going to deal with that word tonight. I like to pronounce it regeneration because he'll get down into, now I'm not talking about your Levi jeans or your Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. I'm talking about your genes, the part of you that has your spiritual DNA. He wants to redo you, regenerate. He wants to wash you on the inside, like Hezekiah asked in the song, won't he make you clean inside? Oh my God, this is a powerful lesson. You need to tell somebody. They need to tune in tonight. The washing of regeneration. That's what I want to call it. I'll pronounce it, regeneration. So tune in at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live and the Gem Nugget channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel so they can be among the over 20,000 subscribers that are being inspired, being encouraged, and being instructed almost every single day in the ways of the Lord. Oh my goodness. But don't forget, you want to make the right impact. Bye.